Okay, this will be an advice, no, to you as a student, no, on how to learn, on how to protect yourselves and avoid cybercrime. As your professor, no, I strongly encourage all of you to take the Prevention Act or Cybercrime Prevention Act 2012 not just as a legal requirement to study, but as a practical guide, no, for responsible, safe, and ethical digital behavior. Because cybercrime is no longer a distant concept. No? It happens every day, no? Affecting students, families, and professionals. No? So to help you learn effectively and protect yourselves from becoming victims, no, or offenders, no, please take note the following. Number one, you need to strengthen your digital literacy, no, and awareness. You need to understand how cybercrime works, yung phishing, yung hacking, identity theft, cyber libel, online scams, and sexual exploitation online. The more you know the tactics of criminals, the easier it is to avoid them. No, okay. Especially the computer science student, always verify online sellers, no, job offers, and investment opportunities. Be suspicious of too good to be true deals and always attend school webinars on cybersecurity and digital ethics. Number two, protect your personal data at all times. No? One careless click can compromise your identity, finances, and reputation. Number one, use a strong, unique password for each account. Hindi yung account mo na isa sa Facebook, same ang user password sa TikTok, same sa Telegram, same sa LinkedIn and others. At yung password mo, same pa rin sa ATM. Hindi dapat ganon. Okay? Enable to factor authentication, especially for banking and school accounts. Never share your OTP or password with anyone. No? Avoid oversharing information on Facebook, TikTok, or IG, Instagram, or any other social media platform. Ha? Avoid oversharing information. Think before you post to prevent the cyber libel. No? RA 10175 covers cyber libel, which means posts, comments, and messages that defame another person can result in criminal charges. No? Avoid posting unverified accusation or humiliating comments. No? Do not engage in online fights, bullying, or rumor spreading. Hindi dapat ginagawa yon. And practice responsible communication on the digital footprints are permanent. Basta napusa natin yan, na-share na yan, na database na yan. No? Number four, protect yourself against online scams and fraud. Students are common targets. Tandaan nyo po yan. So do not send money to unverified person or pages. Avoid get rich quick schemes or investment groups online. Yung papangako, magbigay ka ng 5,000, balik sa'yo 100,000. Walang ganon. Okay? Double check links before clicking. Look for HTTPS and official web pages or pages. Kapag in-open nyo yung link at walang S ang HTTP, huwag nyo na ituloy. Dapat HTTPS:// yung pangalan ng website. Ha? Dapat HTTPS:// Hindi, pag nakalagay na HTTP lang, hindi yung safe, hindi siya secure. Okay? Huwag basta-basta i-open. Never transact using public Wi-Fi when handling financial transaction. Nakakonect ka sa public Wi-Fi sa airport, nakakonect ka sa public Wi-Fi sa plaza, nakakonect ka sa public Wi-Fi, and so on and so forth kung saan-saan. Tapos magtra-transact ka ng bank transaction, magta-transfer ka ng pera sa GCash, PayMaya, and so on. Huwag nyo pong gagawin yon. Number five, avoid illegal downloads, privacy, and hacking activities. No? Some students are tempted to download cracked software, cracked movies, or engage on prank hacking. These are punishable under RA 10175. Use only licensed or school-provided software. Unauthorized access, even just for fun, is illegal. Now, always respect intellectual property rights. Number 6, be responsible in romantic and personal online interaction. Sextortion, debt fake harassment, and online blackmail are increasing among youth. Avoid sending intimate photos or videos kahit pa yan po ay sa inyong friend. Kasi automatic, lahat yung inyong, let's say, girlfriend mo, boyfriend mo, nag-send ka ng video sa boyfriend mo, automatic nakasave yan sa database ng Facebook, Instagram, or Telegram. Mag-delete man kayo, na-save na siya sa website ay sa database ng social media account na pinagsendan ninyo. Okay? Be cautious when meeting people online, no? And report suspicious behavior immediately to authorities or trusted adults, no? Number 7, participate actively in cyber safety programs. Your learning does not end in the classroom. Ano pa? Join school cybersecurity campaigns, attend seminars of DICT, NBI Cybercrime Division, and CyberSafe PH. No? Share reliable cybersecurity tips with your classmates and family. Number 8, know your rights and legal protection. The Cybercrime Prevention Acts protect you against online harassment, identity theft, cyber sex trafficking, unauthorized access and data breaches, cyber libel, digital fraud. So if you experience any of this, report it immediately. Awareness of your rights empowers you actually. 10, practical ethical digital citizenship. Whether you are posting on social media, creating content, or interacting with others, remember, what you do online reflects your character offline. Always be respectful, accurate, and accountable sa lahat ng ating ipinopost. Number 10, seek help and report incidents immediately. No? If you encountered cyber threats or suspicious activities, inform your teacher, your guidance counselor, or parents. Report to PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group, NBI Cybercrime Division, Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center. Do not handle the issue alone. Okay? So, again, cybersecurity is not just a technical skills. It is a life skill. You as a student and future professionals, your online behavior must reflect responsibility, caution, and integrity. Learn from the cases we discuss, practice safe digital habits, and uphold the values of ethical citizenship, both offline and online. Remember, prevention begins with awareness. Okay? So I think that's it, and thank you so much, everyone.